I was the first patient of my own chakra healing therapy. It's the story of historical evolution of a chakra healer. That's me. I am an electronics engineer and worked as a scientist in DRDO. On December 12, 2004, it happened so that I was standing in Sarojini Nagar Market, New Delhi, India, waiting for my wife to come and join me for some shopping over there. And suddenly it happened. As I fully exhaled once in order to come out of the rigidity of having kept standing at one single place for long, I immediately discovered that I was seeing every single thing crystal clear in the field of my vision far and wide. It was an utter surprise for a lifelong myopic that was me. I didn't believe what I was seeing, but I had to, since I was really seeing so vividly clear as I had never done before all through my life. Still apprehending, I closed my eyes once and hesitantly opened them again very slowly. Alas, my vision was back to its old habitual blur again. But by now, my body had preserved some memory of its own, of what it had gone through when it had spontaneously jumped into the state of a crystal clear vision in its eyes. I let my body take me along as it tried to repeat the maneuver. And to my utter joy, it was there again. That gift of a sudden clarity of vision was back to my eyes. Though it didn't stay permanently with me all the time after, but I was able to jump into the state at will. I kept playing the game of swinging between that sudden clarity and the old habitual blur of my vision all through the day, and then the next day, and the next again. It continued going like this for the next 2 full years. My body knew what it had to do in order to be in that state, but my mind was not able to follow the entire complex maneuver that the body was undergoing while jumping into the state of its crystal clear vision. I began looking for literature around that could have explained what it all was in its subtle dimensions. But the more I searched, the more I got disappointed. Side by side, I was trying to exactly pinpoint what my body was doing in its length and breadth as it was performing the maneuver every time. What I could put my hands on that stood nearest to what my body was doing to every single part of it as it was performing the maneuver was an otherwise obscure and unclear description of chakras being present in the body, affecting the energy flow through it in a negative way as the light closed in it. And there was a certain unclear description of opening these chakras, making it all more esoteric than scientific. But a certain similarity between what my body did and what the description of chakras said in an unclear way kept me stuck to the discipline. As by now, I had managed to clearly pinpoint almost every single maneuver that my body was doing to every part of it, and matched its effect with almost every realistically predicted effect mentioned in all those obscure studies of chakras, especially the instantaneous effect that it had on my eyesight. My body had opened its debilitating chakras in a spontaneous way on December 12, 2004, showing its effect in the sudden clarity of vision. And after 2 years of day and night experimenting with pinpointing what it was doing to itself in order to be in that open state, I was able to give a clear biological interpretation to an obscure spiritual study of chakras, as well as frame a concrete methodology to open all the 7 chakras by reposturing the body in a way that did not obstruct the flow of energy to the body in its full length, from the root chakra on the pelvis to the crown chakra on the top of the head. Since then, I have been doing it to people who come to me, either for the pure curiosity of opening their chakras or else troubled by the chronic health conditions which are miraculously cured by opening the chakras alone. If you want to learn more, visit 7chakras.org or just click the link below in the description box.